Good evening, Nathan Allen, burn boss for the Front Country Prescribed Fire. I'm standing here today in front of you at the Beaver Meadows Visitor Center, and I have our map of the area that we did our operations for today. I'll walk you through the operations that we have for today and kind of the plan for tomorrow. So today we got up, we started looking at weather forecast. Everything was looking favorable from that as far as within our prescription elements. So we got resources to start mobilizing some of our cooperators and local partners. And we met here in the parking lot outside of Beaver Meadows to do our 10 a.m. morning briefing. From there, once we had everybody briefed up on what the operations were for the day, we moved to the northeast side of the unit here where we started our test fire. For our test fires, what we're looking at there is to see how the fuels are consuming. Are we getting good consumption? Is the fire moving up into the timber, which it was not? So everything was looking really good. So after we completed that test fire, the go, no go, we moved forward with operations. So we carried fire from Highway 36 west to one of our mow lines that we had in place already previously. From that mow line, we were able to bring fire down to the road that we had and then brought fire around. So we wound up burning about a total of 39 acres by 2 p.m. today. From there, we got in contact with the National Weather Service, see if anything had changed in that forecast, and nothing had. So everything was still looking favorable. So we continue with our operations in this next block where we have mow lines in place and burn down to Beaver Brook. So from there, we were able to complete a total of 50 acres today. Around 4:30 is when we completed our ignitions. Since 4:30, we've had crews out there continue to patrol, monitor, and mop up around the perimeter of where we have burned. That way we don't have any concern of any sort of escape through the night. We're going to be starting to pull those resources off here shortly. We'll debrief with them, but we will have one engine module out there tonight that's going to continue to patrol, monitor, and mop up. So they're just going to keep an eyes on that through the night, so that way if anything does flare up, they'll be there to knock it down. Talking to the National Weather Service about tomorrow, kind of a repeat of conditions of what we had today, showing very good ventilation around 2 p.m. So with that, we're looking to continue with all of our operations south of Highway 36, out to Bear Lake Road, down to Beaver Brook, and then tying it back into what we burned today. With that, we'll bring all the resources in tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll brief them just like we did today. We'll go out on the northeast side here, outside of where we burn, for today's operations. We'll start our test fire, make sure that we have good fuel consumption, things aren't carrying up into the trees. If everything's looking good, from there, we will continue with our ignitions to complete this entirety of the unit, as we have discussed, of about a total of 100 acres. From there, we are looking at night operations again tomorrow if we do burn this. With that, we are looking at a favorable forecast coming in on Sunday with the potential of 1 to 4 inches of snow, but we will continue to patrol, monitor, and mop up until everything is secure. I hope you all have a great evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.